Island Sanctuary is in Final Fantasy XIV. An amazing idea and a great addition to the game. A place to chill out, catch and tame animals, grow crops, craft, build, and turn this deserted island into a little paradise. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. But as we're a few weeks in now, some of us might be feeling it's starting to feel a bit tedious. It might be starting to feel like a bit of a chore going on every day, maybe multiple times a day, watering your crops, clicking on your animals, and setting up your workshops to make the products and make you money so you can get those mounts that we're all working towards. So in this video, I want to talk about how you can automate everything. Make this as little work as possible so you only have to come here maybe once every couple of days or once a week, and you can still work towards those mounts without putting in all this tedium. I know some of us out here are still enjoying these. They're still finding it new. They're still catching the shinies. They're still enjoying watering the plants every day. But for some of us, we've kind of got over that honeymoon period and we're just ready to get the mounts now. So that's what I want to cover in this video. First off, the farm. The caretaker next to the farm will water, harvest, and replant your crops at the optimal time, ensuring you have the maximum amount of crop yield possible for a small daily fee of cowries. Now, if you're doing everything properly and all of this, the growing the crops, feeding your animals, collecting the stuff, and then building stuff in the workshops, that should lead to a huge profit of cowries anyway. So these little daily caretaking fees of around 200 cowries will not feel like anything when you're pulling in thousands from the workshops. So what you do is you go to this caretaker and you ask him to entrust the farm to the caretaker, and it goes under his care, and he will water the crop and harvest the crop and then replant it, assuming you have the seeds in your island inventory. Now, if you want a certain type of seed, you'll have to go out to the island and gather it. But if you go and click on him and click purchase seeds, you can actually buy big stockpiles of seeds. So if you want like aisleberries, radishes, parsnips, wheat, you can just buy. I bought like 50 of each of those seeds, and now he will just keep replanting and reharvesting until they run out, or until he's gathered like the maximum he can gather. So you never have to worry about watering. You never have to worry about replanting. You just go here and you see at the end a little number of how many is harvested, and you just go collect yield. That's your farm completely automated. You don't need to worry about it at all. Now, let's talk about the animals. It's exactly the same system here. You go to your caretaker and he will fully take care of your animals. He will feed them the necessary food, keeping them happy. He will gather the leavings, the items. I don't know if you want to call them poop. Their droppings, you know, milk, claws, wool. He'll gather all those at the optimal time. So what I would suggest is you go in and you craft as much feed as you can. If that's the premium island feed from the stuff you've made on the farm, or just the apples from around the farm, make a good stockpile of say 20, and go to him and entrust care to all the different animals, and it will say how many of those foods are in your inventory. So just make a stockpile. If you're new and you want to do this early, just stockpile apples, and then once your farm starts rotating and starts pumping out loads and loads of vegetables, you can make the premium food. And it's pretty much the premium food goes straight into the animals, and you shouldn't have to farm any extra. And that's it. Your animals are fully automated. You can go and pet your animals if you want, but you don't need to. Now, the granaries, these pretty much deal with themselves. You need to go on here after 9 a.m. and click collect of anything that you've gone out to gather. The obvious tip here is just set it to max, so he goes out for a maximum of 7 days. But some tips that you might not be aware of is if you send them for 7 days in one zone, going and collecting ore and all the other byproducts, you can leave it to build up for a few days and collect them and get the bulk of everything they've collected. And if you've set them to go out to one area for 7 days and you change your mind, you can go there and just change where they're gathering. And the next day, they will still bring you the rewards of the new zone. We tried it literally a few hours before 9 a.m., changed the zone, and we got the rewards from the zone we changed to. So don't feel like you're locking it into one area for 7 days. You're free to just change it as you want. So if you've got the calories, set it to 7 days. And if you have to go away or your internet dies for a day, you'll still get the stuff gathered. So don't worry about gathering. Next, I've got a tip for the workshops, because this is arguably the biggest time commitment. You can set 2 rest days a week, but 5 you have to set something up for. And this can feel like a bit of a chore if you're going on every day, trying to find the most optimal items and set your workshops to make the most money. So I'm going to give you a tip that has helped me massively. I will preface this by saying that this is your primary source of income, so be careful how much you want to automate this and how much you want to be hands-on, because if you're rushing to get the mounts, there's like 4 mounts and they come up to over 50,000 calories, I guess, altogether. So, you know, I don't know how fast you want them. Automate it to your speed that you want to get these mounts. But I'm going to give you a few tips. But the min-maxers among us, the optimizers, will want to do two things. They'll want efficiency bonuses, and they will want to sell things that are in demand. So if you click on the demand tab, you filter by predicted demand, and you see something is skyrocketing, or you see something is going to have a predicted high demand, you want to make that the next day. You want to make sure that you're making high demand items, and they will make you the most money. So let's say furniture is in demand. You go in and you set a 4-hour furniture item. You set another 6-hour furniture item to get the efficiency bonus. Then you set another furniture item to get the efficiency bonus. And your day is all furniture items. That's what most of us are doing to get a full day of efficiency bonuses on one factory. And then on the next one, the next workshop, you can do that again for, say concoctions are in demand as well. You can make a full day of concoctions. That can be hard. That can be tedious to do every single day when you want to do it. But what you can do is right-click this first item in the day and press Save Preset. And if you've got 4 furniture items in a row for that day, it will save that as a preset. And then the next day, if you go on and it says furniture's in demand, you right-click, select preset, and you drop in your furniture preset. Boom. Full day of efficiency bonuses, full day of furniture. And I've now got 10 presets saved of you know, the most common ones that I make. So attire, arms, presets, concoctions. And I just drop them in. A fully scheduled 24 hours of an item that is in demand. And I can just go on in the morning, see what's in demand, drop in the presets. And that's it. It's not perfect because there might be a certain item in that furniture that's in demand that you want to maybe double up on. But it's enough that you can really take the time out of this and get a huge amount of calories. I'm making so many calories from this and putting in so little effort. I really hope this tip helps because I've not seen many people talk about it, and it's the one thing that's made the island not feel so much of a chore because it's not so much repetitiveness every day that's required. And that's it really. With that tip, I probably log in every other day. I probably go to the island every other day and just set up a couple of days of workshop based on what's in demand and make sure I've got enough food and make sure I've got enough seeds, and I'm good. If I wanted to go on holiday for a week, I'm pretty sure this would stay running for a week and it would all run pretty smooth. But that's it. If you're still enjoying going around clicking manually and you're still in that hype phase of everything's great on the island and you just want to keep doing it all manually yourself and you're just in a zen zone where you're having fun, keep doing it. That if I was still having fun, I still would be. But for me, I've kind of hit rank 10. I've built everything. I just want the mounts now and I want to make this as painless as possible. If you feel the same way and this video's helped, drop a like on the video. Other than that, guys, take care. Enjoy Final Fantasy. Enjoy 6.2. And I will catch you in the next one.